Y'all, I'm turning 25 in 2 weeks and I still don't know how to cook. I do know how to read and follow instructions, so I'm going to try to follow my mom's red curry shrimp recipe. It is so yummy, and she says it's simple, so my fingers are crossed. I think I like eating out because I never like what my food actually tastes like. So if we can fix that, we'll be one step closer to accomplishing our New Year's resolution, which is to eat at home more. Sadly, it is still dry January, so I'm sipping on an iced tea Mio. Sadly. I normally would be pouring myself a glass of wine or making a martini, but I guess we'll have to do that in February. I texted my mom for the recipe a few days ago and I got the ingredients. So right now, currently I have raw shrimp, tail off, peeled and deveined. They were frozen, so those are thawing out. She said I would need this Thai Kitchen premium fish sauce. It looks like this. I DoorDashed these ingredients and I was so nervous that the DoorDasher wasn't able to find it and he was gonna replace it with something that I didn't need, but he did good. And then the same brand, their coconut milk. And then same brand's red curry paste. This recipe actually comes from my uncle. Fun fact, my first 2 years of college, I lived with my uncle because he lived closer to the school than my parents did. And he had a full-time job as an engineer, and he would come home from work every single day, okay, majority of the time, and he'd put on the Food Network and he'd jot down the recipe of whatever looked good, and he'd make that for dinner. So this is one of the recipes that he found that he really liked that was super easy, and he kind of had it in rotation and eventually taught my mom. Because he's the cook in the extended family. Oh, I'm gonna have to call her about that. Am I missing an ingredient? Oh Lord. 4 tablespoons of fish sauce. Boom. And then 2 teaspoons of sugar. Squeeze lemon and lime, let simmer. And then simmer until it thickens. This takes about 10 to 12 minutes. Keep stirring, don't burn it. Add in your raw shrimp and let that simmer and put it over rice. I got coconut jasmine rice because that's my favorite rice right now. And I think the coconut with the coconut milk will go really well. But we need to call in mom because what does this mean? One Thai. I don't know if it's a handwriting issue, but let's see. We're in the kitchen and we're already messing up. We're in the kitchen. Hello. I'm making your recipe, your red curry shrimp. I can't read your handwriting or I'm confused what it is. When it says one, it's underneath the picture you sent me, it says 1 can coconut milk, 1 Thai chill.
Oh, Thai chili if you wanted to put a pepper in it.
So I don't have to?
No.
Okay. I thought I just ruined the whole thing. Okay.
No.
Okay.
No. And if you have like an actual jalapeno, you could like just cut it, take all the seeds out, and put that in. It just gives it a little bit of heat, but it's not necessary.
I don't love spicy food. I like it, don't love it, so I'm glad it's a step that can be skipped.
Yeah. You can totally skip it.
All right. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Let's see if our shrimp has thawed out. Okay, our shrimp is definitely all good to go. What was step 1 again? 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil and the curry paste, the whole can, fried up for 4 to 5 minutes. Let's get to it. All right, we're gonna make it in this big pan because this is what I remember my mom making it in. Come over here. Okay, we have our vegetable oil and I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. I'm gonna put my heat on the pan to medium. Am I actually gonna measure out 2 tablespoons? I probably should, huh? 1. Ooh. 2. How many dishes am I going to make? Because that will definitely tell me if I'm going to be making this again. I hate dishes. A big part of the reason I hate cooking is because I hate dishes. Amen. Now we're going to add in our whole can of Thai Kitchen red curry paste. Says it's authentic. It's already going bad. Oh! Let's also see if I set my fire alarm off. Whoa, Mom, whoa. I know you said fried it up, but like, it's popping and shit. It's making a mess. It smells really good. It smells like hers. Am I done? Okay, we just fry this up. How do we know when it's done? You guys will let me know. Does it get crunchy? This is what she's looking like. Yum. Smells so good. We have to get our can ready because we're gonna add our coconut milk in a second. I need to find my can opener because I broke my old one. Okay, boom. I knew I bought a new one, but I didn't know where it was. I'm not in this kitchen often. Hey, be nice, those are our neighbors. All right, we're gonna go ahead and open up our coconut milk. This isn't the typical coconut milk that I'd be thinking about. I've never seen coconut milk in a can. I think I need to turn the heat back up because it's definitely not sizzling anymore. And I think sizzling is kind of what we needed it to do. Sorry if the vent is annoying. Ooh, that ain't no milk. That's Jell-O. What the hell? I'm gonna back y'all up a bit so you're not right in the vent. Cooking in the kitchen every day. I feel like Miss Doubtfire. Okay, yeah, she's back popping and shit. Did anybody check the time when we first started cooking? All right, we back. I have all of our next ingredients ready to go. I'm taking a gamble by turning the vent down. Fingers crossed, right? Tomato chili base has fried up, or whatever that means. Now we're gonna add in our whole can of coconut milk. Okay, one can going in. Oh, there was the liquid at the bottom. Very interesting. Now we're gonna do 2 teaspoons of sugar, and I did turn the heat down just while I'm adding all this in, so nothing burns. This is cane sugar. I hope that's the right sugar. And then 4 teaspoons of fish sauce. Teaspoon or tablespoon? Tablespoon has the B in it. Teaspoon doesn't have the B in it. Okay. This is a teaspoon. Not teasp. Teasp. Anywho, I think this is right. Oh, it's gonna take a second. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at the recipe. Alright, we're just gonna mix this up and let this simmer for a second. So I'm gonna turn up the heat just a little bit, but nothing much. It's looking pretty. It says you can add in a squeeze of lemon and lime. I just have lemon, so I'm just gonna do a little bit, and this is my lemon, okay? It lasts longer. Produce is so hard to keep up with as someone who lives alone. I'm just gonna do a few droplets. Because it just goes bad so quick and there's only one person to consume that stuff. All right, let's see how thick this sauce has gotten. It's been 10 minutes. I've stirred it probably once every 2 minutes. And she's not very thick. Let me show you. Like, she's not watery, but she's not like... She's not like pasta sauce, and I can't actually remember how thick my mom's was. It's been a minute since I've lived at home. This recipe is exciting for me to cook and less stressful for me to cook because I don't mind cooking shrimp. Shrimp does not scare me. Do I want to cut it up? I should have been doing that this whole time. No, I'll leave it big. But like, I know when shrimp is done, you can't get salmonella from shrimp, I don't think. Oh, salmonella warriors are gonna be in my comments like, yes, you can. But like, it's not as scary as chicken. Like, I love cooking seafood. Salmon, shrimp, tilapia, catfish, steak, but chicken scares me. Let's put our shrimp in. All right, the shrimp is in. I'm gonna stir it and then I'm gonna put the lid on it and let it cook. Cover it all in the sauce. The shrimp is already cooking. Shrimp cooks so fast. Like, you see that white? Like, it's already cooking. Since this is just episode 1 of our cooking chronicles, I want to give you a little backstory because I know people are going to come for me saying you're 25 and don't know how to cook. Like, are you even a woman? I feel like you learn how to cook from like your mom and your grandma. I, from the age of 2 to 13, went to Alabama and Detroit, Michigan every summer with my dad's mom, my black grandma, and she cooked homemade meals every single day. At 13, I wasn't really involved with her in the kitchen much. Like, I would help prep the table and wash the dishes, but I wasn't really watching what she was doing cooking. And then my mom's mom doesn't cook. She has like 2 recipes. Like, she makes egg salad and spaghetti, which the way that works is then my mom didn't cook much. My mom made spaghetti and spaghetti. Like, growing up, we didn't have homemade meals. Not that my mom didn't cook. We didn't eat out because I didn't grow up with money. But we had things like fish fillet. That was our dinner. Fried fish fillets. Or we'd have hamburger helper. So like, my mom also was like me, where I know how to follow directions. So she'd buy a lot of boxed meals, frozen meals, and we'd have that for dinner. And there's nothing wrong with that, but that's what we'd have for dinner. Our like most famous dinner that we had the most was Spam, rice, and corn. That was our go-to dinner. If mom didn't know what she was making, hamburger helper or Spam, rice, and corn. And she would make spaghetti on Sundays, and we'd eat it till Wednesday. So like, I also just didn't grow up in a house watching my mom cook. So I don't know where people just thought like the cooking gene was just gonna get in me. Like, it doesn't work like that. But post-divorce, my mom in COVID was just like bored, and she tried to like learn a few new recipes. So now I'm trying to catch up on the new recipes that she's learned. But she's always been a woman who doctors things up. That's what she says. I doctored it up because it was a boxed meal, and she added a little 1 2 1 2, and she made it hers. I want to like start making my pasta. You know, like, I want to really be up in this kitchen like Betty Crocker. So we got to start now before we have a husband and kids to feed. Let's check on the shrimp. Okay, shrimp cooks so fast. I feel like the sauce definitely isn't thickening, but I think it's time that we can cook the rice because this is practically done. The shrimp cooks so fast, and we don't want overcooked shrimp. I'm going to turn the heat down to low and continue to let that do its thing. Check the recipe one more time. Yeah, we're done. We just need to make our rice. Good thing for us, this rice, you do what? Squeeze the pouch to separate the rice, tear 2 inches to vent, and cook for 90 seconds. Let's break it up. This rice is the best. If you guys ever see this coconut jasmine rice, try it out. Tell them I sent you. I made brownies the other day. I literally was eating just the corners because who doesn't love a brownie corner piece? Oh wait, I didn't tear my 2 inches. Now they should have put a marker. I don't know what 2 inches just looks like. I'm gonna assume that that's 2 inches. 1 minute, add 30 seconds. That makes 90 seconds. You wanna know one of the laziest things about me? Let me show you. I know that there's such thing as like a little utensil holder, but that's another dish where I'd rather just wipe down my countertop every time I cook. So yeah, mind your business. Now that we've talked about why I can't cook, let's get into what I can cook. I make some mean white people ground beef tacos. Okay? I make a mean honey glazed salmon. I make a mean Trader Joe's chicken teriyaki that you just heat up in the microwave. I do make my mom's spaghetti really well. It's still just a jar of spaghetti sauce and we doctor it up, but I do make that really good. I make a mean chia seed pudding, yogurt parfait. I'm really good at making my over medium eggs. Yeah, I don't be cooking a whole lot. I follow Trader Joe's recipes. Like, there's an account on TikTok that I follow that is like 5 ingredients from Trader Joe's that makes this. I've done that, and I've made like a really good lobster bisque pasta. That was yummy, but yeah, it's just a bunch of Trader Joe's stuff. All right, we're gonna turn the heat off. Let me show you how she's looking. Hopefully I didn't overcook our shrimp. It literally was 4 minutes, but they're all shriveled up. And this is our meal. That was super easy. I started cooking at 7, I think it was 24, I wanna say. If you guys have any easy peasy recipes that we can like build our cooking repertoire, like I would love to make 3 to 4 meals a week and then like have 1 day of leftovers, new meal, 1 day of leftovers, new meal, 1 day of leftovers. Probably 3 because I'm still gonna eat out, like I know myself. At least once, either out of convenience or out of But yeah, I'm thinking about making a spicy rigatoni pasta. I've never made a pasta sauce from scratch. I've always just bought it from a jar and added some spices. So definitely want to make some pastas Alfredo, but I know that's easy stuff. This is a fun, different recipe because it's not just pasta and it's not just chicken with teriyaki sauce and rice and broccoli. You know, like we're jazzing it up. I probably should have made some broccoli to go with this. That's just microwaving. I could still do that. That's not cooking, you know? All right, it's time to plate her up. All right, we're gonna add in some of this coconut jasmine rice. Oh no, I dropped some and my dog is already on it. This rice smells so good. I want it in a candle. I'm gonna do a little bit of rice because I'm trying to keep that waist on little, period. And let's dish out some shrimp. I'm actually surprised we didn't add any like onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, nothing. This recipe did come from a white lady and was emulated, or I guess came from a white man, her brother. I'm open to any expertise on the subject, okay? Parsley flake. Now, why would they do such a big hole? Harley's in her barking era. If you have any... If you have any advice for little doggy girls who bark too much, ring my line. All right, we're on to the taste test. I promised my Snapchat family that I would share the taste test with them. Okay. All right, it's time for the moment of truth. I made my mom's coconut curry shrimp over coconut jasmine rice. Let's give her a taste test. I'm gonna do rice. It's hot. Do y'all like your food super hot? Like, I kind of like when it cools down a bit so I can actually taste what's going on. I might have overcooked the shrimp. The shrimp seemed a little tough just off of that pull. The shrimp was barely in there, but yeah, if it's steaming, it's gonna cook fast. All right. Shrimp, rice, curry. Definitely overcooked the shrimp. But that's just like, it was my first time cooking shrimp in that type of way, like into a sauce. And I noticed it was cooking fast, but I took it off immediately. That's yum. That's yum. My sauce, amazing. My rice, perfect. I would give this an 8.5 out of 10. All I have to do, it's really an 8 out of 10. Because the shrimp is super tough. I just need to cook the shrimp a little bit less, but we're on our way to learn how to cook, y'all. Hey! Full video coming out on YouTube. Stay tuned. All right, Snap just pissed me off. I deleted that whole video. That's why I'm a YouTube girly. Gonna take a picture of my bowl for the thumbnail. Is that really making y'all click? I don't know. I don't know. But it's good. Definitely overcooked the shrimp. Try and give you an ASMR of it. Shrimp's overcooked, but the curry is fire. I do wish the sauce would have thickened a little bit more, so it would like hang onto the shrimp better or attach to the shrimp better. So maybe I do need to add that baking soda, baking powder, whatever it is. Because look at, rice is fire. Like, it's on the shrimp, but I want my shrimp like drenched. I knew that was gonna happen. Let's not be dumb. I've spilled a whole lot. Kitchen needs a lot of cleaning. Let me know what you guys want me to cook next, and let's see how good I can get before I turn 25. We have 2 weeks. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna spend this whole year dedicated to learning how to cook. So if you're on this journey with me, make sure you're subscribed. Follow me on all my socials to stay up to date on when I post. But you could also just like push the notification bell, and you'll get notified when I post too. But I would love to have you on my other platforms as well. Bye! Calling mom to keep her updated on how it went.
Hey.
Hello.
Oh, okay.
I did good.
Okay.
I overcooked the shrimp.
Oh, that's a tough one. Yeah.
It overcooks so fast. I think it was on there for like 3 to 4 minutes.
Yeah, you put it in there and just literally, as soon as you see it turn pink, like, okay, you're done. Yeah.
And I hate tough shrimp.
But the sauce you did good.
Mm-hmm. I definitely do see how like adding in a little pepper would give it a little bit more flavor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Would like chili powder work? Because it's very interesting that recipe calls for like no dry ingredients.
Yeah. No. And I would say chili powder is the wrong kind of thing. That's why it's like the Thai chili or an actual pepper.
Yeah.
In it, because I don't think you'd want chili powder has like smoky, barbecuey.
Yeah. Hey, but my rice with the sauce on it hit.
So now you'll just know.
You ever tried this rice?
Uh-uh.
Get into this. It's coconut jasmine rice.
Okay.
With the coconut milk of this.
Oh, okay. There you go.
You know how to add a little Malia twang to it. You look cute in your Skims pajamas.
My Skims pajamas.
And your Tiffany necklace.
Yes.
Yes! I was hoping you would notice.